Okay, hello loves. So before this video starts, I wanted to really quickly say this is a bit of a different type of video than my normal vlog entry type things. So in this video, I actually started it in April and it goes all the way up until now basically. So 5 months, I think. Yeah, 5 months. And it basically is just documenting the process of when I was accepted to getting here and the paperwork involved after you're accepted and just the emotion and getting used to the idea of moving and just the feeling, I guess, of that growing up stage of going to university and getting ready to move across the world from the place that you've always called home. And at the end of the video, I'm going to take a few minutes and just talk through the actual process, step by step, what happened, paperwork-wise and planning-wise. So if you're someone who's wanting to potentially study internationally or especially a Dutch university, please watch that. It'll be very helpful, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you. Wait! I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
Okay, hold on.
Hi friends, so I thought I'd give a little university update. I don't know why I'm saying friends, I'm talking to myself right now. So I've sent my transcript to Erasmus and to Maastricht. Yeah, so I've done some looking at campus, I've done some looking at both programs, and kind of right now I've done what I can do, like trying to sort things out, trying to check things out, all of that fun jazz. I just need to wait to see what's gonna happen. This morning at 6 a.m. I had a meeting with the international advisor at Rotterdam, and it was just the sweetest thing. She wasn't super helpful, to be honest, but she was really nice, so it made up for it. And I kind of looked over the residence permit paperwork. I redid my passport application form, and so that's all ready to go. So tomorrow I'm going to get my passport renewed.
In 500 meters, turn right.
Thanks, girly. I woke up this morning and I was just checking like my emails, what I usually do, and I had an offer from Maastricht. So I was very I wasn't that excited actually. I was like half asleep, and
turn right.
Okay, so I read it and I was like, okay, cool. And I literally was so tired and so out of it in the morning that when I was at work and I was telling my coworkers, I literally was like, did that actually happen or did I dream it? And then I got really worried because I had like told people, and then so when I got home from work I had to check immediately because I literally didn't know if it was real or if I had dreamed it, but it was real. Okay, I got accepted. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure this is correct.
Okay, so you accepted. Accepted at Maastricht.
Maastricht.
Okay.
I accept the place offer. Make sure. One is available. Okay. To the point of like beggars can be choosers. You know, when I first started looking at housing, I was like it needs to have the biggest beautiful windows. I need like the best kitchen space, like it has to be this color counters, the floor has to be light brown, like I want to have those old-timey looking heater things. I don't know why, but I love those. Like the old heating with like the grids. Anyways, and now I'm like, I don't care if it has green floors, I don't care if the walls are purple, I just want a place to live, please. So it's currently 1:10 a.m. Which is um 10 a.m. in Maastricht, and I called the housing company and their response was call again in 2 hours, basically. Whose bright idea was it to study in the Netherlands? I'm just really tired, and it's just like extremely stressful on my body. Basically, I literally can't breathe right now. Not in a good way. They can't send my paperwork to the Dutch government for me to get my residence permit until they've approved my transcript. My transcript, according to them, hasn't arrived yet. I sent it in April. It's supposed to take up to 12 days, and I'm supposed to be moving at the beginning of July, and I can't get into the Netherlands unless I have this freaking permit. So it's like, I'm just trying to like take some deep breaths and take it one step at a time, but I just can't do this. Like, I wake up, I try for like an hour because of the time difference to talk to people from Maastricht or to figure out stuff, and then I rush to work and I'm at work for 8 hours, and then I come home and then I have to like get done all of these things that I normally do, and then I fall asleep and I wake up at like 5 again and I do the whole day over again, and it's just like, it's really getting to be very muchly a lot for me. I'm just really tired. Like, I'm just really tired, and it's just like extremely stressful on my body. Like, I don't know. I just don't know if I can like keep doing this. Like, keep doing this by myself especially. It's just like too much for my body to like handle, and too much for like me personally to carry. No one else can really do these things. No one else can like know, like, I've done all the research, so I just have to do it. Like, I just have to be like, hey, this is the situation. I just need to like buckle up. So it's currently like 5:30. I just had my first viewing at 3. They said it was nice, so I did send a like request that I would like to rent this place. So we'll see what they say. I'm just like watching the lovely sunrise because it's raining, but I'm just watching like things wake up, I guess. Oh my goodness! So I got my residence permit forms from the university. There's about 10 pages to go through. So I'm probably going to be doing that this morning. Good morning. Today I just found out that my university has received my certificate of graduation, it looks like, and they've approved it a few days ago, which is really nice. I just need to I'm gonna send them an email. I've been sending them so many emails. They're probably really tired of seeing like my name and my student number pop up, and just check like what that means for when they're gonna be sending my residence permit stuff. But that's really good news that I got there, and not only did it get there, but it was approved. Sending off my first like month's rent and my deposit, and like sadly I can't be there for June, obviously just because like timing stuff and everything, but hopefully for July. But yeah, things have been going okay. Definitely just like a lot of stress still, like so many little things waiting on, but we got this. Even when I'm so burnt out and I'm so exhausted, it's like these moments that just remind me like this is why I'm like doing it, this is why I'm working so hard, this is why I'm doing everything. It's like it's this, you know.
Just hypocrites vying for sure with the ache inside your eyes and not even.
I have really good news today. So this morning I found out that Maastricht has sent my my residence permit paperwork to the IND. All I need to do now is just like wait for them to approve all my information, and they said that can take up to 6 weeks, and then after that like I'm golden to go. I got my residence permit approved, which was like a week and a half, and it's supposed to take around 6 weeks. Like even on like Reddit and where I looked, people were saying like on the good cases it took like around 3 weeks. So it's just like such a miracle. My flight is booked for the 29th of June, and so that means that this next like bit of time is just going to be a lot of packing, a lot of like, because I just wasn't expecting this to be happening so fast. As soon as I booked my flight, there's this website where you can see where your flight currently is in the world. Look at it, it's doing this little thing like around the world. Whoa, you can even see okay, you can even see what part of the world is like light and dark right now. One of the biggest issues I'm having right now is just like figuring out what to do with just these random things. Like, why do I have a mouse? I basically have this first huge suitcase. Oh my gosh, why do I have so many clothes? Like, I'm not a big scarf person, but I feel like this is like a Dutch thing. Like, ooh la la. Ooh! This is good. Yeah. In case anyone cared what I'm bringing, obviously some Edith Piaf. If you're French, I'm sorry. Carole King, of course, love her, queen. Nat King Cole, Claude Debussy, you know, because I love him. Dean Martin, that's Amore. I'm just kind of tying up like all sorts of loose ends. So today I applied for my insurance. Realized I really should have done this sooner. This is just, it's totally on me. Like I assumed that, I just didn't realize that they had to like approve it and check it, which makes sense when I think about it. I just didn't think about it. I have like lots of fun forms just for like a whole bunch of COVID tests I have to do before I fly and once I land. The number you're trying to reach is not available. Please call again later. So I'm gonna check what their hours are.
This is her mother that she never features in these videos.
You can come sit on this side if you like.
Hello.
I can't attend my biometrics appointment by myself if I'm a minor, which I still am. And typically they would do like group sessions to get biometrics taken, but they're not doing that because of COVID. So I've been trying to figure out a way that I can still get it taken without my parents being there. Hi, Angel. Difficult, I guess, to have it be like every time I think I'm done, there's like, nope, there's one more appointment to make. It's hard being over here, and like just this lack of communication I feel like I have. Because like, yeah, I have like, once I wake up, I have like an hour or two to try to talk to them, and you know, like they're like, send by email, take up to 10 days to get a response, and it's like, I don't really have 10 days. Hopefully once I get over there, things will go a bit easier. I'm really praying that things go well once I arrive. I hate saying goodbyes. Like, I would very happily just leave tonight and not have to say goodbye to anyone. How to say this? Like, honor myself and really honor these places, because I'm a big nature person and it holds a lot of sentiment to me. So I'm trying to like enjoy these spots and enjoy these moments of just peace that have meant a lot to me as I've grown up. And I mean, yeah, saying goodbye to family is obviously really hard. And I mean, I think of like all the places I could have ended up, all the programs I could have ended up doing. And I'm just so incredibly grateful to be going to Maastricht and doing this program. And so I'm trying to like stay grateful, because I tend to get very, not overwhelmed, but very focused on things that can go wrong, anxiety, and like planning and being on top of everything, that I kind of miss just how amazing something can be. It is really hot today, so it is now like almost 9 in the evening. So I've got an iced coffee to keep me going, and I just got out the shower, and now I'm planning on getting like some more packing done. I spent quite a bit of the afternoon trying to figure out my what exactly steps I have to take once I get there to get registered with the BSN. So I'm gonna try to get up early and call them tomorrow. The reason why I'm drinking iced coffee at like 9 at night is I just want to completely ruin my bodily schedule. Like my, when I say that, I want to ruin my sleep schedule, and then hopefully once I get there, I'll be so tired from like this past week that I can just sleep whenever, so I can like switch time zones. I don't know, it's probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try to pack a whole bunch more stuff, pack up my cello, and tomorrow morning figure out details. So let's go. Why do I feel so nervous? This is a lot of pressure for me. Okay. I feel like that's a nice. No, there's a bubble. God. Okay, so allow me to describe the incredible job I've done here. And okay, it might be hard for you to grasp. This type of fashion and design might be like outside of your understanding. It's just on another level, and that's okay. You know, like not everyone can understand this engineering, this intelligence. Just do your best, okay? So to start us off, we've got like 20-ish fragile stickers just all around. Of course, no, you can't. Of course, you can't see a single one. Okay, there we go. And tape on every single latch, because you never know. And you're probably like, Ariel, what is this giant sign here? If you can't read it, it says, please do not stand upright. Very fragile cello, complete with a picture of what not to do. And, oh no, it's covered. Way at the bottom here it says, thank you, with 2 hearts, and at the top it says, thank you, with 2 smiley faces. And last but not least, we've also I've also taped a bowl. We've got a bowl taped at the bottom, and maybe you're wondering why. Good question. Because it makes it basically impossible for them to stand it upright. So if they try to, it'll just fall over. So then they'll be like, maybe we should actually try laying it down. So I'm going to get my first COVID test. I've got my stack of forms, my appointment stuff. Today's Sunday, so I'm leaving for 2 days. So I'm getting one today, and then I'll be getting my other test when I'm at the airport for my flight. And so, let's see. I officially leave tomorrow. A couple of like really good things happened last night and this morning. So I don't know, yesterday I was really struggling, like, to be honest, with a lot of little things, like from big things up to like getting my like BSN appointment, to little things like bringing an umbrella because it's supposed to be raining my first few days. And then last night the string quartet from my music school that taught like all of the like let me try this again. The string quartet from my music school that taught like my chamber music groups and like my own string quartet, they had a performance, and so my mom and I went, and it was like just incredible. I don't know, something about music is just really like personal and very like emotional to me. It's just like been my whole life, and so that like night just really felt like a like, okay, like for the first time I felt like ready to go, you know. My teacher for my quartet, when I told him I was leaving in 2 days, he was like very excited for me. Yeah, it was just amazing. And then this morning when I woke up, I had a few really important emails. So I got my insurance approved, which is really good. I also got my what else did I get? Okay, I got a letter back, or not a letter, an email back from like the municipal, whoever is in charge of giving me my BSN, and they basically were like, yeah, we see that you've applied, sure, just set up your appointment, but the thing is you get one appointment, don't screw it up. So I'm gonna wait to make it until after I know I'm out of quarantine. So I found the email, the phone number I need to call for my to call the, I don't know how to pronounce this, Jimmeet. No, I'm not gonna try. Stop trying, Ariel. I'm just writing up like a script for myself for when I call them, because I just need to do that sometimes, because I just get so, yeah. Hello. I'm gonna bump and hold. Why is it just beeping? Hi. Letter of permission from them with signatures, and I also have. Sorry, my biometrics appointment to. Okay. Bye-bye. I do have one other question about my BSN appointment. Is that something that you would be able to answer? She's already gone. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye, Stella. Very good news.
Just a minute.
And I said,
say anything about a minor?
I said, no, nothing about a minor. And I said, what about having my residence official card versus just having the letter that it's approved? And he said, I don't think that's an issue. Hello, love. So today, okay, you can't see me. So today is the hottest day of the year. It is currently, I think, like 42-ish degrees. If you're American, it's like 1:10 or something. And of course it's the day right before I'm leaving, so I have to pack a bunch. But that's okay. Like, what can you do? I'm just like literally dead right now, but that's fine. Good morning. It's like 4:15. I think I slept like an hour. Good morning. So this morning Manny and I went and watched the sunrise in White Rock, which was really lovely, and now I'm just getting ready to go. So I thought I'd really quickly go over all the paperwork I'm bringing. Just give you guys an idea. So I split it into 2 groups, kind of like stuff I won't need as soon as I'm at the airport and everything I will need at the airport. So here I have like sheet music, all my bank payments for my apartment so I can pick up my keys, and all my scholarship information so I can redeem them in the school year. And here I have, of course, like my passport, birth certificate, vaccine card, driver's license, and I'm bringing some medication, so I have the like pharmacy receipts for that, just to show. I don't know if they happen to get grumpy about that, I have no idea. My health declaration I'll need when I board, my negative COVID test from Sunday, my electronic flight ticket, and then also the receipts of payment for the COVID test I have to do today when I'm at the airport. I have to do another one. My travel insurance, and then the Dutch letter for my residence permit stating that it's approved and it's taken care of. And since that's in Dutch, I also included the English email that came with it from the university, just so they can understand what's being said. The notarized letter from my parents for my biometrics and just going in general since I'm a minor. And that's pretty much it. And then everything here I photocopied, and I have digital copies and hard copies in a file I'm leaving at home, just so if anything happens, I need another copy or I lose something, my parents can send them over. And hopefully everything here will get me through today very easily. Fingers crossed. So here is the step-by-step what happens after you are accepted into a Dutch university. I'm going to talk fast, so let's go right into it. On April 15th, the numerous Fixus programs released their ranking numbers. So basically, each university is going to have their different cutoff. So like for me, Maastricht was 500, Rotterdam was 600, whatever. And on StudyLink, which is the Dutch website for all of this sort of stuff, you will receive your ranking number, and it will tell you whether you've been waitlisted or accepted, and it will send you an email as well. And the university doesn't really disclose how the waitlist progresses if you are waitlisted, but on the Study in the Netherlands subreddit, which I have mentioned before, you can usually find people who are talking about waitlists, and they will share what number they are, so you can kind of get an idea of how it's progressing. So after you have been accepted, you have 2 weeks to choose your school and to either accept or decline your offer. That's really important that you don't miss that deadline. And okay, after you've been accepted, congratulations. Step 1 is going to be housing, and I know maybe it seems early, but it's never too early to try to find housing. In the Netherlands, especially just internationally in general, you don't want to have to be stressing about where you're going to live when you're moving across the world. But especially in the Netherlands, housing is difficult, so it's never too early to start on that. Okay, number 2 is going to be sending your diploma and final transcript of grades. This is also super, super important because especially if you're coming internationally, you won't be able to send your residence permit paperwork until they have your diploma and transcript of grades, and you aren't technically an official student until they've received that and confirmed it. So it's hard if you're not taking a gap year, because obviously you need to wait until you've finished your studies, but definitely do that as soon as you can. After that, you add in your payment details and address and some just basic information on study link. It's not super important. Number 4 is going to be your residence permit paperwork. This is really important. So the university usually sends this out at the beginning of May, and they handle all the interaction between you and the Dutch government. So it's definitely a very easy process. It could be a lot worse, but basically they will send you all the forms based on your location, what you need to do. Make sure your passport is renewed and it won't expire during your studies. That's very clearly important. But basically you'll fill it out, send it back to the university. University sends it to the IND, and then up to 6 weeks you will get your letter approved, and then you are able to travel and also register at the municipality once you arrive. Number 5 is going to be paying your tuition fees. So if you're an international student, you have to pay your tuition fees in a lump sum, which it hurts to see all that money go at once, but oh well. Okay, and number 6 is going to be getting your student insurance. So this is really important, and usually in your housing contract it'll mention if they want you to have liability insurance or renter's insurance or something like that. Again, I used AON insurance, which covers everything, and it's fairly cheap for a student focused insurance, so I recommend that if you are studying in the Netherlands. Oh my gosh. Number 7, once you have arrived, congratulations, welcome. Number 7 is going to be registering at the municipality. So once you arrive, you will have to make an appointment to go to your local government building and get your biometrics taken. That's fingerprints, picture, and you will need the letter that states you have been approved for your residence permit. And then about 2 weeks later, you will make another appointment to come back to the building and pick up your actual residence permit card. The university will give you the links for all of these appointments you have to do once you arrive, so don't stress about having to figure out everything yourself. Number 8, I believe, is going to be your BSN. This is really important. Your BSN is basically the Dutch equivalent of like a social security number, and you need it for a lot of government processes and whatnot. So basically, you'll fill out a form with all of your information, and then if sometime later, depending on how busy it is or whatnot, you'll come in and they will basically just confirm your identity, and you will get your citizen number, BSN, whatnot, and you need to have your birth certificate for this, so keep that in mind. And after that, you are able to open your Dutch bank account and get a Digi ID, which are the next 2 steps. So Dutch bank account is very important as well to basically have money. And I recommend ING just because that's what everyone seems to recommend. And you can open a free student account there if you have a letter of enrollment, which you can get at your university's Student Services Center. You can send them an email or go in person and request this, and that way you can get a free account at the bank. And I think a few other local ones do that as well. You can find information about that online. And again, like I also just mentioned, your Digi ID, basically, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but basically it's just like an app on your phone and just a registering system that you use your BSN for, and that makes it a lot easier if you're coming in the time of COVID to book vaccine appointments or to use government apps or fill out a form on a government website. It just makes a lot of that, it makes that stuff a lot more streamlined. So definitely you'll want to fill that out. And I think that is the main, I think that's the main thing I covered in that video. Again, in this video I had a lot more difficulties because I am under 18 and because of COVID. So those are 2 things to take into consideration as well. If you are under 18 as well, oh my goodness, I am warning you, it's doable, but it's hard. It is very hard. Especially if you're traveling by yourself like I did. Coming by myself was, I think, extremely difficult because for almost any government appointment they want you to have an adult with you, and I can't open a bank account, I can't do this, I can't do that. So just be prepared for that. And also, if you're coming in the time of COVID, be aware that it's very hard to travel and it's very hard to do these government appointments because you can't just come into the building, and you can't just go to university buildings or really do anything. So yeah, it's a bit harder, but it's still very doable. I mean, I'm here. So, yeah, that is that. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I hope it was encouraging and not terrifying. Definitely very grateful for the growth and appreciation for life in Canada and here that I've had the chance to get in this process. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day.